You are really closed off at the moment. You're really guarding your heart space, and with good reason. You've been wounded in the past. You have old wounds that you have been working through, and you've been kind of made yourself quite aloof. You've separated yourself off from a particular person, but you are strong. You are really digging deep into your inner strength here because of the wounds that you are carrying. So this person, it looks as though they have been keeping very much to themselves. They've not said too much of anything, but they have carried unspoken love for you. So this may be the cause of this wound, that they never quite came through with the energy they were putting off towards you to tell you how they felt. Consequently, this is what happened. You guys, you suffered the broken vase of things just not working out, not coming together because somebody withheld their feelings here. But that is about to change. Look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming up. So there is about to be a big shift in this dynamic between the two of you, even if you've been in no contact for quite some time. They are now seeing the potential in this, and they are going to take quite urgent action here. Something is going to slingshot them in your direction. Obviously, that is a slight warning sign or something to be a little bit concerned about, because it does feel a bit hasty and it feels urgent and it feels quite dramatic, like they want to go a long way in a short period of time. So let's have a look at how they view you. They view you as a person where the time has now come for it to be right to hook up with you. And they see you as a wish fulfilled. They would feel very smug about this. If they got you, they would feel very, very happy. They're feeling the time has come for this new change to usher in this new era between you. But how do you feel? Well, you do see them as somebody you could see a long-term commitment with. So they are a really viable option. But look, you are still really wary of them because of the way they left you. They sort of stabbed you in the back and walked off looking, kind of untouched and smug. They do come across a bit smug, not only here, but also here. So they feel like they've got the upper hand. They've had the upper hand and they hurt you and you've had to withdraw to your fortress. So you are not really inclined to jump straight to here because, you know what, you're smart. And I asked, what is the state of the, possible union between the two of you? And unsurprisingly, it came out that really nothing is going to change unless you both really talk this out and weigh this up and find justice and equality for both of you, equal give and take. You really need to get at the same level. There needs to be recompense for the damage done. It's sort of like the guilty party is coming in for judgment here and needs to make reparations, really. So nothing is going to sway you from being sort of stuck in your conflict mode, I guess, until they really come in and show some justice for you, really make up for what they did. So let's have a look. How are they coming in? They are coming in as a King of Swords, so quite logical and talkative. They will want to try and talk everything out. They're coming in full of intellect regarding this, so they'll be full of very persuasive arguments. And they might explain quite thoroughly where they were at, why they went wrong, what happened. And they're also coming in as a King of Pentacles, kind of throwing their money around. You'll notice that there isn't any emotion here. There is no emotion in this situation. And so the cards that clarify this was not only more communication with the telephone, but also resources, more material resources. Like they're literally coming in to wine and dine you and spend big money on you, all the while talking a big game. But the upshot really is that they are not coming in a very positive frame of mind, and there is more on this, as you will soon see. They are have maybe gone in a different direction that did not pan out. They have been left feeling like a fool by somebody else. So they've got some karma, and so they are stuck now. They put in a whole bunch of work with someone else, and it's just ground to a screeching halt. So they are feeling stupid. And let's have a look at, just to clarify how they were feeling, these cards came out. they're grieving, they're in separation, and lack of faith. So yes, they may regret leaving you out in the cold, but there is something else going on for them with the grieving card and the separation. They've got this pause in progress and they're feeling stupid. So I think they're coming in to try and make themselves feel better. There is no love here for you, is what is really jumping out to me. There is a bit of nourishment with the sap card here, but really because it came out with the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Swords, it's really more about abundance, especially next to the confirmation of the chat with the telephone and the King of Swords. So very big talk, lots of money being thrown around. So what is your best course of action? Well, it may come as no surprise to you that you're being directed to either leave them out in the cold or consider that that is a very real possibility of what will happen to you once they sort of regather their strength, once they've licked their wounds and found their mojo. You never know, that other person might want them back, and they might jump to that person like a puppy dog, just leaving you high and dry, is what I'm kind of getting. So you are certainly being asked to consider this miserable energy, either from your perspective or from their perspective. You're definitely being asked to celebrate with friends. Like, find your joy in your day-to-day life with your friends. This could also be a warning about this third person, this love triangle. So just bear that in mind too. But look who you've got coming in. You've got a King of Wands in your future, and that is a fiery, passionate individual. Could be a masculine, somebody in their masculine energy, very driving, very ardent, very determined to have you. And that could be a fire sign, like Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If not, they're just really creative, passionate, exuberant, maybe a bit over the top, quite amusing. And this is also my card of standing alone, being a bit of a loner. So that could be the advice as well, if you don't feel you have a fire sign looming up over your horizon as yet unseen. But yeah, definitely these are the energies to consider as you your best course of action. So not particularly good news there, but I believe we can make something positive out of everything. And I have an instinct that this communication that is coming in for you, and maybe if you have money thrown at you, gifts, whatever, lap it up. Or don't lap it up in a callous way, but I have a feeling that this experience will be very healing for you in its own way. But you're going to want to have your boundaries up, and you're going to want to be very skeptical of it. And you know what? If they're a genuine person with good intentions and they're not on the rebound, time will tell. Just take it really slowly. Make them start off as friends, as platonic, and take it from there and see what happens. What's the rush? So I hope this helps, my darlings. If you'd like a personal reading about your situation, go to my Snip Feed page. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.